What's cooking?
Special bell peppers and beef.
You said bell peppers and beef. There's no beef in here, so you wouldn't really call it bell peppers and beef, now would you?
Cowboy Bebop, or as I often misspell it, Cowboy Bebop. I remember when my friend first recommended this show to me, and I told him that I wasn't really into old anime, but he insisted that I give it a try, and so I did. It took a couple of episodes to recondition my isekai binge brain, but before I realized it, I'm chill, then sad, then empty. So now it's my turn to inflict that pain onto you. The meat of the week I'm using is this ribeye excavated from the forgotten depths of my freezer. But feel free to use any meat you like, or shiitake for veggie lovers. In the anime, Jet refers to this dish as 青椒肉丝, a Chinese dish that got so popular in Japan that they have their very own version of it. To start, we're slicing the meat into thin strips, which is kind of a pain in the ass, so really just cube it instead. Once you're done, transfer the meat into a medium-sized bowl. We're gonna be marinating it with a bunch of things that could probably kill my dog. Starting with 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Then add 3 tablespoons of Shaoxing cooking wine, 3 tablespoons of shengchou, which is Chinese light soy sauce, 1.5 tablespoons of lao chou, which is Chinese dark soy sauce. And don't get them mixed up. Light soy sauce is much saltier, whereas dark soy sauce is more for adding color to a dish. Crack in some fresh black pepper and then add half a teaspoon of baking soda, which is my secret weapon to tenderizing meat. Just don't add more than that or the baking soda taste will be noticeable. Give it a good mix with chopsticks or hopefully your clean hands. Then add 3 tablespoons of cooking oil and give it one last mix. Cover and let the meat soak up all that flavor for at least 15 minutes up to overnight in the fridge. For the bell peppers, I learned this method from Joshua Weissman and it's so satisfying that I don't even need therapy anymore. Start by cutting off both ends of the pepper, then cut down the vertical length and then sort of unwrap it like it's a really sad Christmas present. Take the seeds out and, I don't know, pretend like you're actually gonna start composting this year. Cut the pepper into sections, then into equal match-sized sticks. I feel like no one else cares, but this gives me a mental boner. Also slice up the tops and bottoms because we paid for that whole pepper. Repeat this for all of the peppers. For the next ingredient, I've seen a lot of takes on this being shiitake mushrooms, but I think it's actually sliced bamboo shoots. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I didn't have time to go to the Asian grocery, so I'm just gonna be using canned sliced bamboo instead. So I'm not sure how they should smell, but this one's kind of stink. Oh well, whatever. Drain the liquids from the can and set aside. Then smash at least 6 cloves of garlic and mince them finely. If you think that's too much garlic, maybe you should change your taste. In a wok, or the biggest pot you can afford, heat up 1 tablespoon of neutral oil on medium-high heat. You can check if the oil is hot enough by flicking some water into the pot. If it pops and burns you, you're good to go. Starting with the marinated meat that definitely doesn't look kinda disturbing, stir fry half of it first until the meat just turns brown. This should take about 3 minutes. It's called stir fry, so I feel like you're supposed to keep stirring. I don't, so when I'm not actively stirring, I just use a screen guard like this. Once it looks like you won't get food poisoning from the meat anymore, take the meat out to prevent overcooking. Repeat with the second batch of meat. When you're done, you might notice some of the marinade caramelizing on the bottom of the pot. This is all flavor. Add a splash of Shaoxing wine to keep it from burning. Once we add our veggies, it will naturally deglaze, so just keep it from burning for now. Now add your garlic and cook for 30 seconds. Then toss half of your green peppers in. Peppers take a while to cook, so if you like really soft peppers, add a splash of water and cover to steam it a bit. Don't add too much water or else you'll just be boiling the peppers, duh. You can see here that the browning on the bottom of the pot has been fully deglazed. When the peppers are at a softness of your liking, take them out onto a plate and cook your other batch of peppers. When you're done with the peppers, add the stinky bamboo shoots. This should only take 1 minute and it's really just for flavor since the shoots themselves are already pre-boiled. When it's done, add peppers and then the meat back to the pot along with 3 to 4 tablespoons of oyster sauce. Turn off the heat and combine well. Give it a taste and add some shengchou if you want it to be saltier. Be careful not to add too much unless you want to get high blood pressure. Transfer the food onto a plate of your choice and garnish with some sesame seeds. And you're done! Let's give it a taste, shall we? Frick, that's good. It has savory and tender pieces of beef and pepper, coated with comforting flavors of soy and oyster sauce. It's definitely something you all will love with a hot bowl of white rice after a long day of work. You can easily get 6 to 8 meals out of this, so you'll have dinner to come home to, which is the best feeling ever. Let me know in the comments if you end up making it. And I guess this is the part where I say, "See you, Space Cowboy." That's definitely not how they say it.